Wow, they're nice and cold. Look at this, right out of the freezer. Stephanie Phillips is joining us. She's coming all the way from Toronto. I love the idea behind your business, Cookery Do.
Yes.
It's a great cooking school for kids.
It is, yes. We teach kids from grade ages 3 and up how to cook and do fun things in the kitchen.
Do you find that they actually have a passion, that they want to know what they're doing, that they want to have their hands involved in some of the things that are happening when we seem to be just in a rush to get dinner on the table?
Absolutely. Kids are so excited when you ask them to come into the kitchen, whether it's doing sweets or helping with dinner. It's really, really great. They will do anything. And when you say ice cream, everybody will stop,
right,
and they will come to the kitchen. And if you ask them to set up or do anything for you, they will do it.
Okay, I'm looking at this display. It looks fantastic. It looks whimsical and dreamlike.
It is.
Especially if I'm allowed to focus right on the hot dog with the ketchup and the relish and everything else that's involved. How much fun is this?
It's really fun. Smucker's has come up with these really great recipes, and as a mom, you're always trying to find creative ways to get your kids involved, and the more creative it is, the better, because what I find is that with kids, when you give them a certain amount of ingredients, they'll always come up with something different. And even at the school, when we'll suggest something, it's never the same. Everybody always has a different take on it, which is really exciting for me, because we get to see what kids use and how their creativity works. So these recipes are really great for that. Smucker's has taken savory items that you would normally see in a barbecue and made them sweet, and they're Sundaes.
So we've got the hot dogs. We've got somewhat
Yes.
like a hamburger. But you've done these seasoning. I asked you here because this looked really impressive, what this was.
Those are chow mein noodles, and we've taken the syrup, the caramel syrup, and poured them over top of it, mixed them together so that it looks like a mac and cheese noodle.
Okay,
so the first sundae that we're doing is a baked mac and cheese sundae.
Okay.
And it starts with a scoop of ice cream, and then you can take some of the syrup and put that over your ice cream so that you've just covered it. And that will help us to stick the chow mein noodles to the ice cream. And then you can take your spoon and start layering it on this, and just cover up your ice cream so that it looks like you're making mac and cheese. The nice thing about this is that in my family, we have something called Super Sundae, and that's where we get a bunch of ingredients, and the kids can make sundaes however they want to do them. But we can also do this in a birthday party situation at home. So because it's so creative, you can have the kids sit together at a table and come up with their designs of themselves.
Well, I never would have thought, to be honest with you, to put caramel syrup on these noodles.
And it's really tasty because it adds a bit of crunch to it.
It really is.
There's also breadcrumbs. They're graham crackers that look like breadcrumbs. So that would just put the last bit of...
So I just sprinkle it on top?
Yeah, so it looks like it's really been a baked mac and cheese. And the kids can do these ahead of time, and what a great thing for this long weekend to come out with these fun little desserts that the kids can do, and with their dads. This is so much fun for dads to do with their kids too. So you can give that a try.
Yeah.
Sprinkle it.
Actually, doing the sprinkle, it actually really looks like the packet that you would get.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it? So they're really great to do.
All right,
so you can give that a try.
It's just fun.
It is really,
it's really fun,
is
and
great.
it tastes amazing.
So what we'll do then, we'll move on to the next one. We'll do the mini sliders. These are burgers, and you start off with
this. What did you use?
It's a cinnamon donut, so it's a mini cinnamon donut, and we'll move that off of there so you can start with that. And all these recipes are on the Smucker's website so that you can find out how to put these together, but we'll walk you through those. Then you've got an ice cream patty, which you can make ahead of time with parchment paper and put in your freezer, and then bring them out just as you're ready to start assembling them. Now, here's where the creative part comes for the kids. We've come up with a bunch of different ingredients, but you can ask your kids what they like and have them use their imagination to see if they can come up with things that they might think look like the real thing. So we've got coconut here, which we've roasted to look like fried onions. Then we've got licorice to look like peppers. We've got whipped cream that looks like mayonnaise. And then there's cut strawberries and kiwi that you can use for tomatoes and cucumbers or pickles. And so what you could do is start layering them. And the really great thing about the strawberry syrup is it looks like ketchup.
It really does. The thing is that it tastes amazing. There's a variety of flavors, and so you've got your chocolate and your strawberries and your caramels, but there's a lot of ideas, and the website has some great places to go to be able to see how to incorporate them. We're going to come back for another segment.
Okay.
So we're going to I'm going to start layering
that up.
But we do have to check in. This is a perfect weekend for wanting that ice cream in these Sundays. So Jeff, give us the final forecast.